guys. Hello, guys. Good night. How are you guys? Hope you guys are enjoying your week. I'm so excited. We finally are about to reach a new year. Welcome, guys, to my live. My name is Raul, and I'm live right now on my Instagram page and my Facebook page. And I want to go over and talk to you guys about and introduce to all my own new audience and their friends. I want to introduce to you guys my credit repair services. I want to talk a little bit about business this time. As you guys know, in my page, usually Monday through Friday, I go live and I talk to you guys about things like, things that we need, like life skills, personal development, motivation. I try to give you guys, tools, how to get out of depression, how to deal with past traumas and things like that that are affecting us currently. What is stopping us from moving forward? So I know credit, it's something that is stopping us from moving forward. I believe firmly that our past doesn't have to continue affecting our present and our future. It's time for us to move on. So that's what I want to share with you guys today. I'm going to be talking about my amazing award-winning protection plan, what it is that I offer every single one of my credit clients, every single person that comes to me in need of credit repair, in need of asking, with questions of how do they fix their credit, what's wrong with their credit, how do they build credit, and all those things. We have all these amazing tools packed into one amazing protection plan. So I want to share that with you guys, and we're going to go over these 12, 13 services real quick. And we're going to talk about the importance of credit, first of all, right? In case you are still in doubts, how important it is to have your credit score up to par. What it is that it can get you. What are some of the advantages, right, to be in good standing with their credit score? And then also, how all of these items, or all of these benefits, all of these programs that we have all together packed into one amazing protection plan, how all of these put together pretty much help you have a healthy financial life, right? So I'm trying to help you guys have financial literacy. Financial literacy, they don't teach you in school. They don't, like I always say, there's so many things that are so important they don't teach us in school, right? Like conflict resolution, like relationships, right? What is domestic violence? What is the proper way to carry a relationship, right? When to recognize abuse, the wheel of power and control, right? Finances, handling money, savings, budgeting, right? They don't really teach you this in school. They don't teach us this in high school. They need to teach us this right before we go out into the world, So, it takes for us to learn with life, right? We don't know how to manage our money. We somehow end up in debt, taking too much debt, too much responsibility. We do too much spending compared to how much money we make. It's super important for us to know that we need to have a budget. Having a budget is going to help you not overspend, right? So those are just some of the things I want to talk about. So again, thank you guys. Hit the like, hit the love. Make sure you are following me on Instagram. Make sure that you guys are adding yourself to my private group, right? Let me know in the comments if you already are in my private group. Give me credit. I do giveaways once a week, cash giveaways. I also give away crypto or gift cards, and I just do that to give back to the members of my group, right? And if you're part of my group, you're gonna get information there in the guides where you can easily access it whenever you want. So it's super important to have a resource. Where can I get information? How does credit work? How do I fix my credit? What are some of the tools that Raul offers, right? What does this team do, right? And how I also tell you guys how you can also join my team. You can also join my company, join my business, and you're able to also play it forward and bless other people with the services, right? Offer them an opportunity to also have that business, right? And at the same time, you are able to create and build wealth. You're able to have an extra outcome, an extra output, an extra input of money, an extra income, right? Into another stream of income into your life, which is so important, right? Especially during the times that we are living. It's good to have a plan A, a plan B, or a plan C. And instead of getting another part-time job and being pretty much a slave to work, it's such a great opportunity to have your job and then fund a little business to start. And within years' time, you're able to actually be completely financially free, right? And not to make any claims on the income that you can make, not to make any promises, because entirely I want you guys to know that the success that you have in these businesses, it's up to you entirely. It's important that you remember that you are your own boss, you are your own CEO, and that's exciting. You should be excited for that. But you are also responsible to running your business correctly, right? And putting in some learning time, putting in some training, some mentorship, being coachable, being willing to do all the work, right? Being willing to do what it takes, and honestly be hungry. You have to be determined and hungry to do something else in your life, something bigger, right? Something important in your life. So it's actually a really good thing. Now, right now, the life that we are living, the economy that we live, the world that we are living, we have so much people in a gig economy, so much people with different alternatives to working a 9 to 5. Right, you have your Uber drivers, your delivery, right, third party delivery vendors, right. You have people flipping you have people flipping garage sales. You have people working selling Amazon, putting their stuff on eBay. You have people having pop-up shops, right? You have people running businesses from home, whether it is a business of health and wellness, whether it is a business of makeup and skincare, whatever it may be. A lot of people are out there hustling and doing their thing more than ever. Life and times have changed. And during the pandemic, where a lot of people were out of work, actually businesses from home were booming and doing well. People are still shopping online. Everything is Googled, everything is research. I believe 76% of things are research in the internet and directly lead to different solutions, different things out there, right? So, it's super important to keep that avenue open. So again, let me know in the comments if you are part of my group. Give me credit. Some of you guys in my video right now have actually won when I do the giveaways. And then make sure that you invite somebody to my group, somebody that can use the services, somebody that can use the information. If you have any questions, just reach out to me. I'm happy to answer all your questions. Hit me up on Messenger, and I'm happy to answer your questions for free. I do free consultations to see if you are a good candidate that I can help with my services. So yeah, make sure you let me know if you join the group. Another thing I want you guys to do is let me know where you're joining from, right? What state are you in? What city? Where are you joining from? Put it in the comments right now. So I want to talk about our protection plan membership. And I don't mean membership like something that you are stuck with or something that you have to pay for a long time or some sort of contract. I'm going to help you fix your credit, repair your credit, and there is no contracts. It's just know that you are getting yourself into a month-to-month plan. The way that it works is that once you embark in this plan, we're going to start addressing all the credit bureaus with dispute letters in order to get every single item on your credit looked at. The accounts that are in good standing, the accounts that you want to keep, the accounts that are valid, right? Those accounts that are not delinquent, not in collections, those things that are not in default, those things are going to stay in your credit report. Those are good things. What I need you to do is to make sure that you are paying your bills on time. Hit me in the comments and tell me I'm going to pay my bills on time. Okay? So, if you have issues paying your bills on time, put it in the comments. I haven't paid my bill this month. Okay, but make sure that you're doing those monthly payments. Some people actually do 2 small payments a month, and that helps them increase their score. Okay, so make sure that you guys are paying your bills on time. That's super important while you are in my program. You want to have your accounts that are in good standing. You want to keep them in good standing. Another thing that I want you guys to do when you start my program, make sure you don't open any extra lines of credit. We want to start getting rid of all the negative things on your list. We want to start getting rid of all the negative items on your credit report, and then later on we can see what is going to be a good account for you to open. Don't forget, like if you have one of those, for example, if you have Credit Karma. I love Credit Karma, nothing wrong with it, but just know that when you sign the agreement, you agree to the terms, you allow them to share your information to creditors. And what this means is that you're going to get some offers in the mail, and in Credit Karma, you're going to see loans, you're going to see credit cards. If you look at the APR, you look at the interest, right? That right there, you're going to see like 25, 28, right? Most loans are like 28.99, 25.99, whatever. So those are pretty high interest. So that adds a couple thousands. If you have a $5,000 loan, it's like $4,000 in interest. So you end up paying like $10,000 if you make your monthly payment, right? And usually your monthly payments is a couple $100. So, you want to look into good alternatives for you, right? How are you going to work? What is it that you need the money for? What are you trying to do? Okay, so let me tell you guys a little bit more about the credit restoration program. So when you join my program, you are in a month to month, no contract. Okay, you are pretty much paying as long as you need the service. Average people fix their credit in about 3 to 5 months, right? 45 to 90 days. After that, they start seeing a lot more results. What's going to happen is that when we send those letters out and we talk to Experian, we talk to TransUnion, we talk to Equifax, we put all your things in order, and any collections, medical bills, student loan debt, bankruptcies, and things like that, typically what happens is that these things get taken off your credit report, right? That's something that's super important that people need, right? Because they have this rap sheet, right? It's pretty much your rep right there on the line. Your rep is on paper when you go rent, when you go try to get a car, you want to get a home. Even if you have cash in hand, they don't know where you got that cash from. Even if you have a good job, well, congratulations on your great job, but your credit report here says that you have collections, right? That you owe money. This here says that you defaulted on this loan. Like, how do I know you're not gonna do that to us? How do I know that I'm not wasting my time and wasting my money, giving you a car that I'm gonna have to go repossess, giving you a house that we're gonna have to, that would take away, right? So they want to be able to trust you. So obviously your reputation is important, and that's what your credit score is. Your credit score is the most important number in your financial life. So when you try to get these things that are big, important goals of us, like a house, a car, a loan, you want to start a business, so you need business credit. All these things are important. Your credit score is important for that. Okay, so the credit restoration process, we want to get rid of these items from your credit report. That takes us a little bit of time. So you have to be patient with the process, but this is the good news. You don't have to wait years. You don't have to wait 7 to 10 years for some of these things to disappear from your credit score. Just know that a bankruptcy, if I'm not mistaken, it takes about 10 years to get rid of your credit report. And what happens is that collections agencies, since they have your information, they call you. And every time that you say, yes, this is my name, and yes, this is my address and my number, and they try to get some sort of deal with you in order for you to arrange a payment plan, like, okay, you know what, you're going to give us this much a month deal, but you already verified it is you already answered the questions, you already told them where you live. Guess what? This things gets refreshed in your credit report. So it might be a never-ending story because you're answering to them and you're telling them your information. So it takes about 7 years to get rid of this from your credit report. So I want you guys to hit me up on a private message if you have any specific questions to that, so we don't go on and on in this life. But if you guys have any negative items on your credit report, shoot me a message in the comments right now. If you have things from the past, right? A lot of people are ashamed. It could be embarrassing. Don't worry about it. It happens to many people. Just so you guys know, sometimes people have bills there that they don't know about. Like, I got off a couple years ago, I got off an insurance company and I got on another one, and they charged me a fee. Well, somehow either the letter got lost in the mail or the bill got lost in the mail or something. I thought I was completely clear, right? I just literally just wanted to change insurance, but they charged me $50 to change insurance, which is fine. If I would have known, if they would have told me, the insurance broker didn't tell me, she wasn't clear. So I didn't know I owned $50. So you believe that $50 went into collections and I had no clue. So then I called them really upset, but there's nothing they can do. They're not going to fix my credit. They're not going to get that out. And then I go ahead and I pay for it and it's still there. So make sure that if you are stubborn and decide to pay your collection debt, fine, do what you want to do, but you're paying that. Okay, I'm explaining to you guys a little bit about that. You're gonna pay that, but make sure you at least do a deal with them that they're gonna erase the negative item when you pay it. Okay, at least. Now, it's not the most advisable thing. People are scared. They think they have to go pay their collections. I just want to give you guys an example and let you know. when you owe a company, like a phone company like AT&T, T-Mobile, whatever, you owe them from the past. I don't know what happened. You defaulted on the payments on the phone, a new tablet, whatever. Now their payment went to collections. What the company did is that they sold this debt that you owe them. They sold it to a collections agency. When you look at your credit report, the collections doesn't say the phone company, the original company you owe, right? It doesn't say their name. It says a collections, random collections company name, right? So what happens is that the people that are actually charging you is not the original company. It's a collections agency. The way that they see it is like, oh, this person owes you guys. I'm going to buy that off you for a fraction of the price. They're not going to pay the company everything you owe them. They're going to, the company realizes that they lost money. They're going to get as much money back. They get some money from the collection agency. The collection agency now has that debt. They're going to call you, intimidate you, and let you know you owe $1,500 to this company. And you know it's true. Yes, I do. I want to pay it. I just don't have the money. Okay, well, guess what? We're going to get you on a plan, right? Or if you do a deal with them, we're going to have you pay less. But still, they're making money there. And they're going to get you on a payment plan. And you're going to pay them, not the original person, company that you owe money to. So I just want to let you guys know that's optional. You don't have to do that, right? You don't have to answer to them. There's certain rules and standards these people also have to follow to not break the law, not break your rights, right? So it's super important that you keep that in mind. So if you have questions about that, put it in the comments. You have questions about collections, let me know that you have questions so we can get in touch after. So once we send those letters over, the credit bureau have 30 to 45 days to respond and send us an answer back. Typically what happens is that they send you a report of all the accounts you have, and they'll a lot of the items there that are negative items, things that are obsolete, things that are inaccurate reporting. Okay, those things are going to say deleted. And that's where people start seeing the magic that these items have been deleted from the report. Negative reports, old accounts, different inquiries, bankruptcies, of the collections and things like that that you're already taken care of, maybe. Things that are there, those things get deleted with the magic of contacting the bureau and disputing the accuracy of all the reporting. It's called the Fair Credit Reporting Act. It was a law passed by Congress. It's completely legal, and that's what our company with great reputation does. So a little bit about our company. We've been around since 2004, taking over 2 million negative items out of people's credits, and we've been doing that for 17 years now. It's a growing, booming company. If you're thinking of a new business, let me know in the comments. I'm thinking of a new business that sounds interesting to me. Our business did, I believe 75 million in 2019, 190 million in 2020, and I can't wait to see the numbers for 2021. We have tons of seven-figure earners, seven-figure income earners in our company, top leaders in the network marketing space, people who are making money, money. So just want to let you guys know that the opportunity is there. It's a great concept, it's a great service, and it's a great way to help a lot of people and also build add value to yourself and build your wealth. Okay, so the credit restoration, super important, guys. We need to dispute these items, get them out of your credit report, start cleaning that up, and set you up with clean credit. Once you have your clean credit, we want to be able to build your credit, right? And as you build your credit, we also want to be able to maintain it. So that's where some of the other services come in. I just want to let you guys know we also provide with a credit attorney. This credit attorney, if you're having a big problem with a creditor, we have a credit attorney service for you. You're going to email the credit attorney and you're going to provide your case. You're going to do a quick recap of what's going on, and they're going to look into it and help you out. Now, we have even better, a little bit more access when it comes to legal services. We have something called Rocket Lawyer. The Rocket Lawyers program is something that we add to your membership, to your plan after you've been with us 3 months. So once you have made your monthly payment the 3rd month, we're going to slash down the price on the 4th month. So we're going to slash it down by $20. And we're going to add an extra service that's called Rocket Lawyer. You can get on a 30-minute call with them. You can get more intimate and ask questions and have a little bit more access to the legal services that you need, so they can review your case and help you out and give you some advice, legal advice. Okay. So we offer the credit attorney, we offer the Rocket Lawyer. Okay. So what are some of the things that can help you build your credit? So we have a way for you to build your credit. You're going to get some information and knowledge of how credit works. That's called Credit Builder, and that's how you're going to be able to build credit. We also give you access to apply for a credit card that is a secure credit card. So what happens is that you put money in it and they'll give you the same amount in a line of credit. So for example, you can do anywhere between $200 and $2,000 that you're going to deposit into this card, and then you'll also get that much credit a line available. So it's called the secure credit card. It is a great way to build credit. So those are some of the items for credit building. Another thing is that we give you the credit monitoring tools, right? We have a platform that we work with. This platform gives you all the scores from all three credit bureaus, not just two like other ones do. We give you all three. And we also, you can see where your score is at health wise, right? You can see a grade A, B, C, D, whatever in your health of your finances, where you are at when it comes to your mortgage, right? How do people look at you when you want to buy a house? You can see your grade. They can see where your grade is at to get a loan for a car, where your grade is at to get insurance. Okay, all these things are there. It's a beautiful platform. It gives you an more accurate score, and it gives you a potential score, meaning that, you know what, you can increase your score by 75 points if you do this, correct? So those things are all there for you to have tools. You can link your accounts that you have. You can link all your credit accounts there so they can track them, and they can help you explain to you how you're able to pay these down faster and able to get good credit and be in good standing, right? So talking about paying stuff, if you want to build your credit, you want to continue building credit and maintaining it, one of the things that we give you is we give you a tool to budget. Budgeting is super important, right? I did a post the other day, and it said, you know what I mean, when you don't have a budget, you're gonna overspend. When you're gonna overspend, you're gonna get yourself in debt, and you're also not gonna have any money to save. If you don't have any money to save, you're not gonna have money to be able to achieve your goals, or goals like investing, right? If you don't have any money to save, you're not gonna have any money to invest. And a lot of people, a lot of financial services, they provide you with tools to invest. Why? Why do the rich invest? Why do people who are wealthy invest? Why does investing exist? Investing is putting your money in something that is going to make you more money. That is the only way that you're going to be able to get out of working and living paycheck to paycheck, and also, having a middle class type of life where you can actually have more to achieve some of the other goals that you want. If you're looking to travel, you're looking to be location free, time free, you're looking to spend more time with the family, you're trying to travel the world and get to know more, you're trying to buy more than one house or more than one car, things of that type. If you just love finances and you want to invest and grow, investing is super important, right? Buying real estate and things like that, investing in actual assets, things that have value, because your money is losing purchasing power by the minute, by the year, right? Every year, I forget how much percent, I don't know if it's 2% of purchasing power gets lost, right, from the dollar, right? Pretty much put it this way. Several years ago, you might have been able to buy 6 loaves of bread with $1. Right now, you're only able to buy 1 loaf of bread with $1. That is the purchasing power lost. $1 is still a dollar, but you cannot buy the same. Right? So think of it this way. 30 years ago, $1 would get you 6 loaves of bread. Right now, $1 gets you 1 loaf of bread. That is an example of how the dollar, the coin, the currency, fiat currency, loses value over time. So that's why people invest in assets and different things, right? People invest in gold and silver, right? People invest in real estate. People invest in stocks, something that's going to make them more money in order to fight inflation and all the of the currency, fiat currency, money, to lose its value, right? So investing is super important. So how can you invest if you don't save? And how can you save if you don't budget? So we give you tools for budgeting. We also give you tools. It's something called saving goals, right? You can fill out all this information in your back office portal. So when you join and fix your credit with me, you're gonna get a back office portal, easy to use website. You log in with your email and your social, and you're gonna be able to go down the dashboard, and you can see all your services there. All you do is click on them, watch a video of how they work, and then get started. So for example, your saving goals and your budget is you're gonna enter how much money you make, you're gonna enter your expenses, you're gonna enter how much money you have left. Right there, the system will prompt you to do this with the money. To how can you budget? What are your goals? What are you trying to do? Same with your savings. How much are you trying to save? Will tell you how to do it. So you're pretty much putting your information in the tool, and it's gonna help you out. Okay, so and paying down your debt, when it comes down to the debt pay down tool, this one is pretty much you're gonna enter your credit cards, right, that you have. You're gonna enter how much your monthly payment is, how much you owe. We're gonna enter how much percentage interest you pay monthly. That's super important, because that could be the difference between you paying a loan or a credit card in 9 years and paying a loan and a credit card in 1 year or 2 years, right? So instead of making a payment for 25, if you make your minimum payment, it's gonna take you years to pay it off, right? So it's super important for you to be able to pay more than that. So right there with that debt payoff tool, you're gonna be able to see the picture of how you can get to being debt free faster, right? What is another amazing thing that we provide? That I think is super relevant. Obviously, we have something called net worth. Net worth is about tracking your assets, liabilities, and understand where you stand financially. How much money do you have, properties, potential? You have a Rolex watch, you have jewelry, you own gold, you have stocks, you have a checking account, a savings account, you have a 401k, you have a inheritance, you have a property somewhere else. That's all your network. How many cars you have? What are their worth? Are you paying them or do you own them? That's your network. All these, it's how much money you actually have. How much cash do you have, right? A lot of people have all these things, right? And then you have also liabilities. How many bills do you pay? Like everything that we pay, all these bills, insurances and everything, those are liabilities, right? Assets make you money. They're worth something. Liabilities is you spending, right? Spending. So how much liabilities do you have? In the end of the day, how much money are you worth? What's your net worth? Okay, so we have a tool for you to figure that out. If you don't see it, guys, if you don't understand it, you're not going to do anything about it. So that's why it's super important to know these things. Maybe you're like, what do I want to know my net worth? If I have a part-time job, I hardly make any money, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. Well, maybe seeing this in front of you and getting all these tools is going to help you get out of that, right? And into a better life. So another one is, for example, your financial lockbox. What does this mean? You store your financial data in one password protected location, easy access, okay? By your loved ones in case of emergency. So financial lockboxes, in case something happens to you, or in case you need your security, your identity, your credit cards, your password, your pins, your worth, your money worth, your properties, your stocks, anything that you may own. If you need it protected, we have a financial lockbox with access to one person you trust that can help you unlock that for you in case something were to happen. Now, speaking of things like that and protection, with our program, there's something very special that we offer as well, right? And again, everything I'm talking about, guys, watch this video. If you're joining right now, let me know in the comments where you're joining from. Let me know if you have any collections or negative items you want to get rid of. Put it in the comments. Let me know what are some of the myths or things that you have heard about credit. Questions that you may have, put it in the comments and let me know. If you want to find out for a friend or a family member, I can answer your questions for free, guys. Free consultations on that. But what I want to talk to you guys about, this one here is very important because a lot of people are victims of identity theft, right? So we have an identity monitoring program, right? That's all included in your protection plan. So let me know if you guys in the comments, let me know if you ever had your identity stolen, if it has affected your credit. We can help you with that. We can help you with that when it comes to the quick cleaning the credit part, but also we provide you with identity monitoring. So you can see this one is protected up to $1 million. It's provided to you by Allstate Insurance. We partner with Allstate in order for you guys to be protected, your identity to be protected, um, and you know, if for you to be protected, in order for you to be um, able to see what is the activity going in your account. For example, anything that can be related to you in the dark web, anything that can be related to you in social media, even monitoring social media, bullying, hate speech. I mean, this is crazy. Once you open that program and you see the options you have, to me, it drives me nuts. It's like wonderful. You know, are you exposed at all? Is your identity being double used, your social, things like that? People with different names using your social and things. So have had clients that come to me and let me know that in the past, someone used their identity and it ruined their credit, right? So obviously they want to get that fixed because maybe they're able to not pay anything because they straighten everything out, but their life is like, it's messed up. Their credit is completely messed up because they have stole their identity, right? So that's where you come in, that when you have this program, we're able to restore your identity. We're able to make sure we keep that safe, right? And you're able to monitor your activity on your social media platforms that you connect on YouTube and things like that. So for example, my child uses my YouTube channel, so I'm able to see. So the other day on my app, I got an email letting me know that there was a hateful speech or comment or something inappropriate that was left as a message to my child's YouTube because he uses my account, right? So he's a YouTuber. He has like 108 subscribers, and he uses my account, so I can see everything, right? Not the account that I use to put my lives, but a different email account. So that being said, my identity monitoring is watching what's going on with my kids' YouTube. So I got a message letting me know that my child that there was like a inappropriate comment or something like that. So then I was able to go and see what it was and address it. So you see, that's how the identity monitoring works, and that's how you're able to stay protected up to $1 million from identity theft and things like that. Okay, super important. You have question about federal loans? Perfect. Thank you for letting me know in the comments. I'm happy to get back to you, Anthony, on a private message to keep the privacy and to get all of that done. I will tell you guys that um, if you have defaulted on your student loans, on medical bills, if you have bankruptcies, if you have inquiries, you have negative items, late payments, delinquent accounts, collections, things like that on your credit report. I shown you guys the snapshots. I can send you snapshots on private message where I can see you the various examples that we have from all of our clients, thousands of clients, how they on their credit report after joining our program, they have been able to delete these items, right? These items come out as deleted, deleted, deleted. So every time something new happens to your credit score, let's say you have Credit Karma, let's say you apply for a credit card, it's going to tell you, is this account yours? We noticed that this was added to your credit score. Or it says, you have received an inquiry for credit, right? So the same way, every time it's like, oh, our collections have been removed from your account, right? Or this has happened to your account. So that's how all these beautiful things happen, that you get those things fixed and you're able to see them there, right? So have I gone through all these things? Oh, there's another very important one that you get with our program. So it's a total 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a total of 12 things, all connected with your protection plan. The other one is the will and trust power of attorney, right? A lot of people don't take advantage of some of these things. They don't see some of these things are, sometimes we see them like out of reach, or things that are almost non-important, right? Things that are almost like, why do I got to deal with that right now? Like, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I'm struggling to pay bills. Why do I have to worry about a will? Why do I have to worry about power of attorney and things like that? So plan your family's future with our comprehensive package. What does this mean? Customize your needs to create a full estate plan. Make changes anytime, no additional cost. So you're going to have hands-on control over your will and a living trust and power of attorney. What's going to happen to you when you pass away? What happens to you if you're in the hospital in a respirator? What are your wishes, right, when you pass away? What would you like done with your properties? If you own a car, what's going to happen to it? If you own your house, what's going to happen to it? If you have savings, what's going to happen to it? If you have a 401k, you have life insurance, what's going to happen to it? If you have property outside the country because you're inherited from your parents somewhere in Mexico, different countries, what's going to happen with these things, right? So it's about having your financial life in order, right? So that's where having a will, having a trust, and how we having the power of attorney. Who do you give the permission to be able to make decisions for you when you are unable to? That's something that it's super important that we might not look into now, but later on in the future, as you are debt free, as you are building wealth with a business, as you started investing in crypto and you make tons of money, that's when you want to start thinking about all these things, right? So I think I covered almost every single item here in our protection plan. Um, if you guys have any questions, if you're interested in the services so far, if you have doubts about things, leave me in the comments that you want to talk to me on Messenger so I can prioritize and reach out to you ASAP. Let me know where you're watching from, guys. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. You guys are here on my Facebook page. Make sure you hit the follow button and you see first so you can get notifications when I go live. Usually Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. It's when I go live and provide you guys with motivational, personal development. We talk about interesting topics and life skills. And, once in a while, we talk about business, right? So I wanted to introduce you guys to some of these credit restoration things that are so important for people's future. And those are things that I'm really passionate about. And like I said in the beginning, this is a great business opportunity as well. If you find yourself being passionate for helping others, if you find yourself being hungry for more, if you are willing to do the work and what it takes, and you have the patience to stick to building yourself and your business, if you are coachable to follow the steps to get you somewhere before you can be fully independent, this could be a great opportunity for you. I did a business presentation not too long ago. If you guys want me to link you up to that video with the business presentation, let me know and I'll show it to you guys. I gave you guys a small demonstration of why this company would be such a great fit, right? This is not my first company. I've been around. My girl and I have been in network marketing for several years, and we gone all in on different companies, different sectors. I really like this company because we provide a service to others, and I feel that we have a sweet spot. Our sweet spot is the fact that we offer something that people need and want. It's not a luxury. This is not just something they need that they don't want to deal with right now, that think that is not important. Even though a lot of people don't prioritize and they do think that credit is not important, eventually it's going to hit them in the face that it is important, right? So the sooner we get to it and fix it, the better, right? So a lot of people run away from reality. They run away from their issues and their problems, right? And I get it, right? I've been there and done that before. But as I try to better myself, I want to get everything in order. I remember when I started bettering myself, I started here and focusing on my spirituality and focusing on what I'm learning. What am I doing? What kind of job do I have? Who am I hanging out with? What do I talk about? What do I talk about? You know what I mean? In my free time, who do I hang out with? What am my wife into now? What kind of TV or movies do I watch, right? Do I read? Those are things that are important. So my spirituality, my learning, my personal development, to me, that comes first. After that, I'm like, well, what kind of job do I have? Do I want a better job? And then also, what kind of car do I drive? Do I want a better job, a better car? Do I want to be more conscious to the environment, or do I want to save gas? Am I overspending for no reason? You start thinking about budgeting. You start thinking about saving. You start thinking about investing. I remember I got into investing in 2017, the beginning of the year. I started learning about stocks and ETFs in the stock market. I started learning about crypto. I remember I got into Bitcoin when it was like $2,000. It wasn't $60,000. Okay, I started trading Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin early in the game. I got into Dogecoin when it was like 0.00.08 before it was 20 cents. Okay. And I currently, not financial advice, but I currently own Shiba. Shiba Inu is like 0.000032 or something like that, 34. So it's fractions of a cent. I own millions of shares because, or billions of shares because it's so affordable. But it's if you budget and you save and you invest, you can put a little bit of money in some of these things, right? I'm also getting into NFTs. So again, when you start looking into a better you, a better life, a better self, you start focusing on different areas: the spiritual, the material, the physical, what you eat and how you exercise, how you live. But you also start looking into finances, because we live in a society, we live in a world where money is so important, right? And obviously, my kids have their needs and their wants, for sure, their desires and their wants. And I don't want to live that kind of life where I have to say no forever. I want to be able to afford those things that are important, like their education, their stability, their investments accounts, and things like that for their future. Okay, so if you guys want to talk a little bit more about the business, I know, Anthony, you said send me the business presentation. I'll tag you on the video of my business presentation, which I did not too long ago, and I'll also tag you into one of our six-figure earners, one of our vice presidents in our company. He has been in network marketing for, I think, 18 years, but before that he was not successful, and I think he joined the company for, it's been either 3 to 6 years, joined the company, highly successful, and he has a wonderful training style. I really love the presentations. They're professional, they're clean, they're cut, they're crisp, they're awesome. So I'll send you some information so you can look into that, and see if this is something that fits your lifestyle. That's pretty much what I tell people. Like, we want to make sure that this is something that fits who you are, because obviously for me, it's not about bringing business partners in, like, okay, let me just bring people, let me bring 100 people, let me bring 200 people. Like, that's not the way that business works. Clients, yes, I want clients to come because I want to help people fix their credit. I want them to take advantage of the services. That is something that's super important, right? We want to help the people. People need to know about their services. People need to know they have options. They don't have to pay thousands, right? But when you bring somebody into business, you gotta see, will this person be successful, right? Why is this person investing money, or why is this person jumping into something, right? That you don't even know if this is what they really want to do. So I want real business partners that are gonna be successful. So they have to be willing, they have to be hungry, they have to be coachable, right? They have to be ready in their life. They have to be prepared for something more. They have to tell me, you know what? I want to make the changes. I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna make my investment of time and training, right? And be coachable and follow the steps. So that way you can get to do what I do and help others. And you can do it part-time, guys. Keep your job. Don't leave your job. Keep your job. Keep your stability. But you know what? If you work your business 1 to 2 hours a day, that's all you need to be able to start building your business, right? And the good thing is you have all the support from us, from our top leaders to your immediate leaders, to my business partners, to my team and groups and chats and information, so we can like figure out how we can help you be successful, how to grow your network, how to work your social media, right? How to reach out to people, right? We hook you up with tools and scripts and ways to deal with the information and how to share it, right? So anyways, guys, if you guys have enjoyed my private group, join my private group, and you can go and click on the guides. In the guides, you find videos, information for free that you can learn more about each one of these services. I also have testimonials. I have tons of pictures and images from a lot of deleted stuff in our industry, in our what do you call it, in our teams. And if you reach out to my private message in my messenger, we can tune in about specific questions that you may have. Maybe a family member needs help, right? I always get this, you know what, my mom or my sister, or I have a family member, those are important people that we can help. For sure, start clean 2022. Another thing is I also have people, if you know a lot of people, this could be a good business for you as well. If you have a network and you know a lot of people that need the credit repair and you need it as well, you can get your services for free, earn them for free, if you have some referrals. So we have an amazing referral program. We can set up your account in a special way in order for you to be able to get paid and get the services for free by bringing in some referrals, bringing in your friends, right? So those are just the flexibility, guys, in our company, in our business. So until tomorrow, guys, tomorrow's Friday the 31st. Tomorrow's New Year's. Usually I take holidays off and I don't go live, but I think what I'm gonna do tomorrow is gonna be a giveaway. So I'll keep you guys posted for the giveaway. Usually it's gonna be like 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 10 minutes, right? Go in and out, get the giveaway, get somebody that money or that crypto, whatever they want. And be able to move on into celebrating the new year. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. And thanks so much for your love, support, for following, for liking, for commenting. Every comment helps me out. Every love and heart helps me out. Tell me where you're watching from. Let me know if you have questions. Maybe you know somebody that needs help with their credit. I'm happy to answer all the questions for free. The choice is yours if you want to actually join the program and get that fixed. So thank you guys for watching in my Instagram. Thank you guys for watching in my Facebook. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye. Let me get off the Instagram.